ago. Well, the secret society of happy people thinks that's not just a nice sentiment, it should be a law, or at least a national holiday of sorts. So the society's founder, Pam Johnson, recently solicited all 50 governors to embrace August 8th as National Admit You're Happy Day. But the request did not exactly produce a lot of smiles in state capitals. Pam Johnson joins us from Dallas to explain how her happiness campaign seems to have smoked out a few grumpy old men. Before we get to that, Pam, first, I guess you should tell us what the secret society of happy people is all about.
Well, the society really started to encourage people to talk more about their happy moments. It's not necessarily telling you to be happy. If you're not happy, that's really cool. If you're happy being unhappy, we're happy for you. But it's really more about if you happen to have a happy moment, talk about it. And if you happen to be one of those parade rainers, those people who don't want to hear happy moments, start thinking twice about that. Maybe you shouldn't parade rain so much, and bringing attention to the parade rainers of our culture.
Well, it's not such a secret society anymore, is it? You're on national TV, after all.
Right. We want to be the best-known secret.
Okay. And you sent out these letters asking the 50 U.S. governors to declare August 8th National Admit You're Happy Day, and I'm just amazed at some of the responses you got. And I want to start with my home state of Minnesota. You got a response back from Jesse Ventura, did you not?
We got one from his office, and they said that he actually only has to issue 4 proclamations a year, and he really, he represents the citizens of Minnesota, not the nation, so he didn't see how this impacted them.
I see.
In all fairness to him, the Kansas governor basically had the same, type of response as well.
You got only 15 happy governors, apparently.
15 yeses, but we have 17 that are, in a holding pattern. And then, of course, New York, no official response, so that's kind of 18 that we don't know about.
And that New York Governor Pataki said what now?
He said that they have no official position on happiness, and they're waiting to see what the federal government and other governors do.
What I thought was curious was the reply you got from Oklahoma Governor Frank Keating's office.
I did too, when he said we have to check with legal. They've actually told me that twice because I've, called to find out if we had been approved or denied. And twice they've said they had to check with their legal department. I don't know. I'm not sure if, there are any laws that would say that you can't, support happiness. I guess I'll find out.
Well, you got to be politically correct, and you have some people to check with first, of course.
Well, I know it's kind of like we, though, had petitioned for, National Take Your Guns to Work Day or something. Happiness is really very universal. It's universal for bipartisan. It's really something that I believed that they would be happy to do.
Well, I'm a reporter, too, and I suppose you would expect someone like me to ask you, Pam Johnson, what are you trying to pull here? What's the deal with this?
Well, what we're trying to do is, again, if people are happy, we're trying to get the language of happiness, if you will, back into culture, back into people talking about it. We went from the 50s and 60s when Ed Sullivan was your #1 rated television program to the 90s when it's Jerry Springer, and I think our conversation has followed that trend. It's not that people aren't as happy. It's not that happy moments don't exist. We just don't talk about them. They're not as well received.
Did you have a happy moment today?
I've had a lot of happy moments today because I've gotten to talk to lots of reporters.
Tell me your happiest moment of the day, Pam. I want to hear it right now.
The one right now.
Oh, this is your happiest moment?
My happiest moment is right now.
Well, I'm so delighted. Good luck to you with the governors. You have to hear from 17 of them, and then you would have a majority who would be willing to declare August 8th National whatever day. Whatever.
Admit you're happy.
Admit you're happy day. Well, I admit I'm happy to speak with you, Pam Johnson.
Thank you for having us.
You betcha, and good luck to you.
Take care.
Now let's see how the investors are making people happy today up on Wall Street. Here's Christine Romans with that story.
Hi there, Lou.